What's up, everybody? So, this is actually going to be a very different video, and it's going to be different because I'm actually doing a reaction video to a paranormal video. Now, this video is done by Twin Paranormal. Personally, I'm not I'm not going to go out looking for it, but I do think that there is stuff out there, but that's just me. Um the reason I wanted to react to this video and specifically is because it is Goatman's Bridge. Now, if you don't know anything about Goatman's Bridge, they do have a history section that they do in all of their videos. However, I'm going to skip past that, and that's primarily just because I know it. And the brief recap of it is that there was a farmer a while back, a long time ago, that that was a sheep farmer. He was a sheep farmer in, I think, Texas. Either way, he was in an area that was known for having the clan. Let's just put it that for having the clan in there, and they did not like him. I don't remember if it's said that he's African American, black, whatever you want to say, but they end up killing him, and he's known to haunt the place. And then a lot over the years, people have done satanic rituals and various summoning things that have led to this place being very, very haunted and very, very demonic in nature, to the point to where, if you look it up, Ghost Adventures, Goatman's Bridge, one of the guys got thrown like a good 10, 20 feet, if I remember right. Zach Bagans was like choking himself because of how overcome he was. Like, it's not said if he was possessed or anything, but he lost control of himself and like started harming himself. So this place is extremely serious. Don't go there if you don't have a way to protect yourself, or if you just don't know what you're doing. Don't. You will get hurt. Even those that do know what they're doing will get hurt. Zach Bagans and the Ghost Adventures crew came down with an attachment that took months to get off, from what I've gathered. Now, various other people have gone there and have left with differing results. Some have been chased out, some have had attacks, attachments, stuff that is not good. So, for real, for your safety and just for full disclosure, don't go there if you have no clue what you're doing. Just don't. Okay? Plain and simple. Let's get on to it. And here we go.
What if it was the Goatman that everybody talks
As
about?
legend has it, if you visit Goatman's Bridge, you may not be alone. The Denton County Bridge is the focus of a terrifying ghost story.
One of those ghost legends, Goatman's Bridge.
What the? Whoa, dude. What?
Residents there say they've heard unusual animal sounds at night. They've seen unusual looking creatures in the distance.
Yep.
Okay, so y'all are gonna see the video cutting out and stuff just because of how I have things set up, and I'm going to be getting a better setup soon. I say soon, probably, I don't know, within 3 months or so. Oh, I am muted. I'm gonna leave that so just because it's the first reaction video, and I just wanted this to be completely raw, so there's not gonna be a lot of editing here. Um, I will actually leave a link to the video down in the description, but still though, the literally just the news capturing it, like local news for that area capturing it or documenting or having some type of story on it goes to show how serious this is, because it's very rare where newscasts do this. Like in the state I'm from, there's a place called Sloss Furnace. The news there doesn't do stories on it often or at all, to my knowledge. The places, there's a few places around where I'm at where paranormal stuff is supposedly happening. Like a monk, a nun, and a kid in the local Catholic school is supposedly wandering around the campus. I've never seen it, but I know people that have. So take it as you will. But anyways, as I was saying, like you'll see before I realized I was muted, you'll see the video cut in and out. That's purely just because of the way I have things set up. So just bear with me on that. But again, this is purely just going to be raw, so yeah, things will be in and out.
Tonight, we are going to the famous Goatman's Bridge in Denton, Texas, where this place holds some of the most terrifying stories.
Yeah, come here, dude. And that thing has not ran off yet, dude. Yep.
Many folks believe the old Alton Bridge is haunted by the legend of something called Goatman.
Heard the Goatman over here.
A Denton County bridge is the focus of a terrifying ghost story. And as legend has it, if you visit, you may not be alone.
It's one of Denton's most legendary ghost stories and most terrifying.
Could possibly see the Goatman.
In 1884, the bridge was built and originally was called the Alton Bridge, being the only bridge used to get in and out of town. An African-American man that went by the name of Oscar Washburn was known to the locals as the Goatman. He was indeed the town's very successful goat farmer. But then in the 1930s, things had taken a horrible turn. One of the more well-known stories is of the KKK being upset at Oscar Washburn for hanging a sign on the bridge directing locals to his farm for goods.
It's the sweat that you don't sacrifice to the throne, push the blade to your throne.
A rare look inside the secret world of the KKK. Hate groups in America have doubled in the past decade.
You reap the seed that you sow.
The Klan had grown very frustrated about the situation and one night had taken Washburn to the bridge to hang him. A few of the members had made their way to the bottom of the bridge just to find no Oscar and an empty rope. The Klan had started to panic thinking that Oscar was still alive, so they had decided to go to his house, lighting it on fire and burning his family inside.
Another less popular story actually predates that one. Supposedly a Creole man was hung from a tall tree right where the bridge sits today. Now when he was hung, his head was accidentally severed from his body, and through the power of voodoo, his body reanimated and attached a goat's head to his, hence the name Goatman.
If there are easily frightened children watching or people with any kind of heart trouble or anxiety disorders, you might want to look away.
regardless of which story is true, people say to this day that there is still a vengeful spirit lurking around that bridge. In fact, there have been hundreds of reported sightings and experiences with the Goatman. Many people hear the sound of hoofbeats and animal-like noises throughout the forest and on the bridge itself, and some have even been physically attacked while standing on the bridge.
It is also very well known in that area that there is cult-like activity. Locals had started to notice that people were going missing near that bridge. Come to find out, there was remnants of occult rituals found in those woods. Stories aren't proving that there was actual human sacrifices, but people around are thinking that it could have been a possibility. But what has been proven is that there has been many deaths on and around that bridge.
I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall.
Exorcisms of the devil appear just as sincere, far out, and dramatic.
Almost everyone that comes here hears and sees unexplainable things. Our goal here tonight is to find out if the rumors of the Goatman and these rituals are true.
But before we do start this episode, we would like to discuss 3 things. 1, if you guys don't remember, we do have a scammer down in the comments acting like they are us, so please do not fall for their and tell them to off. 2, if you guys are not a part of this family yet and you guys just keep coming back because you love what we do, please join the Ghost Gang, hit the subscribe button, and give us a chance. And last but not least, here is a few words from our sponsor.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip past their sponsor, and honestly, subscribe to my channel too. I'm probably gonna actually start doing reaction videos like this more often, because I enjoy paranormal stuff. It's something that I actually watch in my free time, which makes no sense to some people that I know. But, anyways, it to me it's fun. And anyway, I just want to touch on this real quick before we get back into the video. If you do go to their channel and watch a lot of their videos, you notice that they get more activity than a lot of the other groups that are on YouTube or just out there in general. Personally, I think it's because of the twins. Like Ryan and River, they're identical twins, and if you know anything about how twins were viewed back in the day, or at least back when people were always superstitious of twins, then you know why I'm thinking that. For those that don't, a brief explanation of the superstition is that twins are believed to not only share looks, especially if they're identical, not only share the same looks, appearances, and basically DNA, but also share the same soul. I don't know where the superstition came from, or just exactly where any of it really did come from, if it did come from anywhere specifically. I don't know. However, it was thought that twins did share a soul, and any sort of entity, or yeah, let's just leave it an entity, within the presence of twins would be overpowered. Hence why sometimes, if the opportunity was available, a lot of people that practice sacrifices would use twins, would sometimes go out and look for twins in order to seek the appease of whatever they're sacrificing to, in order to provide more power to them. I know it's weird that I know this, but to me that makes sense as to why they get so much activity. Because they don't antagonize, they're very respectful, they don't go around just saying things where it could potentially aggravate and agitate whatever it is that they're communicating with. Yeah. So, they genuinely, when you think about it, compared to other paranormal groups, there's not really a reason for them to get as much activity as they get, at least when it comes to aggravation and stuff like that. Now, personally, again, I think it's because that they're twins. It's because of the twins on the team. Now, it could be for other reasons. It could simply just be because they're so respectful that whatever they're talking to is very open to communicating with them. Because when respect is given, respect is also given back, is returned. That's the way that works. So, very likely, it could just be because the entities that they are communicating with see them, see the level of respect that they give, and it's just like, okay, I'll match that with what you want. Versus where you'll have people bring in mediums, psychics, witches, whatever, to do various things, and them not really get a whole lot or anything at all. Now, stuff like that probably rile things up, of course. Otherwise, people wouldn't do it. But it would make sense, as to me, that makes sense as to why these guys get so much activity when it's literally only 3 guys. Standard equipment that people bring on ghost hunts, and they're just there, but they get so much. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about, especially if you go and watch their other videos. But anyways, back to the video.
Okay, come here. You want to hear what it sounded like?
Yeah.
Fine, get on the ground.
What? I didn't even hear that, dude.
You want to hear these leaves? Now, sounds like somebody's dragging a body through these leaves. So look. Okay, come here. You want to hear what it sounded like?
Yeah.
Fine, get on the ground.
What? I didn't even hear that, dude. I didn't even hear that.
Me and Wyatt literally stopped and we're just looking at each other like, what the f*** is that?
What the f***? Holy dude. Hello? You hear multiple?
Guys, getting closer. This is crazy.
Okay, so just want to point this out. If you see anything or hear anything that I don't catch or react to, leave a timestamp, let me know, and go do the same for them, because they might want to see what it is that we had caught if we do catch anything that they don't notice.
Right before we even start the investigation, this is insane. What if it was the Goatman that everybody talks about?
That was terrifying. They ran.
I just wanted to see it.
Dude, already as soon as we get here, man. Like the odds in that, guys?
I don't know what the it is.
Yeah.
And you're right, it is dense in here. If it's something bad or gross,
Dude,
it's gonna
how the would we be able to get out?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Forget about it, dude. I don't think that's an option.
So there's not much of an option where they could go. I'm thinking, yeah, they're that way.
Way to start out the video, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That was scary.
Oh, Wyatt's ready, dude. He's prepared. Oh, look at that spider.
Where?
It wasn't on that log, dude.
Alright, let's go. Let's get set up and...
Now I'm starting to kind of think it was like an animal, or it could have been the goat man that got scared and dipped. I don't know.
What's wrong with you, dude?
I fell in the hole.
Oh, you...
Yeah.
I think it's about time. Oh, Goatman, sacrificial, everything sacrificed for you. A good, tasty dinner. And overboard.
Yeah, dude, he deserves it. Throw him over right now.
Going over.
Y'all throw him over, dude. That would be insane, dude.
Don't throw me over.
Dead. Okay, guys, we are here at the infamous Goatman's Bridge. That was River's idea.
No, it wasn't. It was Wyatt's idea.
Yes, it was. Dip, you piece of.
Okay, well, obviously now we have to bleep that out because that also, my friend.
So as soon as we got here, obviously things started to happen. Our goal tonight is to try and find out if this goat man is just a spirit or it's a real creature. Whatever it is, there's been lots of stories that are insane. And you guys know us. We like to go to locations and try to capture the craziest stuff. So, if you guys are ready for this investigation, press 1 now. So what I think we should do first is before we do an investigation here on this bridge, I want to go deep into the woods, start the investigation there, and after that, we're coming to the bridge, lights out, do the investigation that way. But you never know, so let's go. We are calling out to any spirit here in the woods. The goat man, whoever hears me, we're looking for a conversation. We're trying to find out what is going on here. We want to know if these seances are real. We want to know if the goat man is real. And if the goat man is real, we want to know how you became the goat man. Please come and talk to us. We have special devices that give you the ability to show us that you're here. And we also have devices that give you the chance to use your voice. So we're here to have that conversation. Give us a chance, please. The first device I have here will allow you to use a word or a whole sentence. So if you'd like, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it out and set it on the ground. We will make distance so that you're not too shy to come up, and hopefully we could gain your trust here.
Also, I want to call out to any of the people who died in this area. Apparently, there's occults that come through. I'm not sure if they do sacrifices. People have found you dead here. Is there something moving?
Yeah. We hear you. If you're not an animal, don't be shy. Or if you're only half animal.
If I saw that, I would literally lose my mind.
Yeah, I think I would die.
And we're pretty far away from the road, guys. Like, actually really far away.
I'm gonna go ahead and set this device on the ground like I said. Use your energy. If you need any energy, the devices that we're holding in our hands, suck all of that power out of the devices. Give us a chance, please. If you are here, tell us something.
Did you just hear someone yell?
Tell us something.
Did you just hear someone yell?
That was loud.
Can you say something, please? Just so we know we're in the right spot. Maybe you can let us know what this area was used for. We've got other devices here as well, but if you can first make yourself known by giving us something, then...
Him.
Him.
The goat man?
What was it used for?
Oh, No way. They used to do rituals, maybe to summon him, the Goatman.
What are you saying by him? Are the stories true about the bridge? Or is the story about the woods where the man was lynched? Is that true? How about I pull out this other device here? I can set it over there on the trail. Wait.
You just heard that?
You didn't hear that? No. What was it?
A very odd noise. That like came out of something's mouth. Right? What?
Yeah, it was like, ugh.
Hello?
That did not sound normal, right?
It sounded like a human?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna set it right over here.
You heard it again?
No, I heard a stick flying through the trees that time.
No way.
This device right here that I set on the ground. If you can see this red light, walk up to this device, please. Touch it, walk over it, whatever you can do. We just want to know if you're around us. Unless if you physically show us what you look like. For now, we can't see you. Are you here?
I feel like I keep hearing something moving.
Yeah.
You hear that? Yeah. That's definitely over there.
Yes!
No way.
You were right. Wow. Okay. I just heard the voice. Why?
Give us a sign. Tell us where you are.
How many people are here? Are you a spirit?
There's 3 of us.
Oh my God!
What are the odds of
Yeah,
that?
dude? Okay, so are you spirits? Were you summoned here? Give us a sign. Okay, thank you. What is it that you're doing here? The only thing we can think of is if you got sacrificed here. Those.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that sound to me it sounded about an 8-inch, maybe 12-inch thick branch. I mean, keep in mind the only trees that we're seeing are the ones that low to the ground, so they seem fairly thin. However, the ones closer towards the top could have fairly thick branches. So, yeah. Also, sorry for the random fade to black. Did not mean to do that.
There were 2 large ass branches breaking, dude.
Where was that? Over there?
Or somebody summoned you.
Woo! Sorry. That actually scared me. What was that?
Appropriate
Hello?
reaction.
What was that? What did that sound like, guys?
That's
To
a
me,
fairly
it sounded like a branch fell or something got thrown.
thrown.
Did somebody just throw something?
We want to talk to the Goatman.
Hold up. I think I saw something. Okay. Pay attention in this area. It might just be because the way the trees are, but it looks like there's a head sticking out right here.
Just throw something? Did somebody just throw
Right.
something?
Okay, that's just the way the trees are. Not bad.
We want to talk to the Goatman. Yeah. Something's moving around, dude. Something's over there.
I just heard something right there.
There's some crazy stories about you. Lots of people talk about it, and lots of people come to try to find you. Are you actually here? Is it true?
Be fearful.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh my God. Wow. That was crazy right after your question. Said be.
Yeah, so that's actually a common thing that people get. Here, hold up. That's actually a common thing that people get at Goatman's Bridge. Like, if you do any sort of research or digging into this place, you find that some warning of be afraid or be fearful is commonly said through things that produce words. Spirit Box, the app that they're using, and earlier when you saw him messing with his phone, that was him turning on the app, turning off his cellular data, and putting in airplane mode just to make sure that there's no outside interference, as in like somebody airdropping something. Because I think they use iPhones, but either way, that is what a lot of people end up getting, is some form of be afraid, be fearful. And I think one instance, I'll have to go digging and actually find it if I'm correct, which I doubt. But I think somebody at one point said that they got be very afraid. So, I mean, again, it's like be afraid, be fearful. But the sheer amount of times that a phrase like that comes up from documented evidence from this place is fairly alarming. But, I mean, with the paranormal area like this, it shouldn't be that surprising.
Be fearful.
It's true. Lots of people are scared of you too. But we're not. We just want to talk to you.
I've got these sensitive devices here. If anybody's walking on this trail, if you slightly move them, they glow like this. I'm going to set it all along this trail. And if you can, show us that you can move one of these. Make it light up, please. Whatever one you light up, that'll determine how close you are. Since I put 5 there on the trail, if you can at any point in time, slightly tap one of those.
See me.
Dude.
See who?
If you want to show us what you look like, we'd be more than happy to talk to you.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yo! Thank you!
Is that you over there? Make a noise.
Whoa! That's a different one, or is that the same one?
I think that's the same one. Can you maybe tap a different one? That'll show us that you're actually here. Dude, that thing just keeps going off.
Air movement. Can you please help us understand how you got here or why you are here? We just need help understanding. So if you are able to provide any information, that would help. That's why we're here. If you haven't had a conversation with somebody in quite a long time, we are also here for that. We mean no disrespect. And before I do continue to ask more questions, I'd like to introduce the 3 of us. My name is Ryan.
My name is Wyatt.
And my name is River.
Now that we properly introduced ourselves, I hope that might give you a little bit more trust in us. Yes. Whoa. Nice. Careful where you're stepping.
almost immediately they got the REM pod. Immediately. Now, the REM pod activates by disruption in the electromagnetic field around the antenna. Most of the time. There are REM pods out there that react purely to temperature, so the temperature could be different around the antenna, and that could be what's setting it off. There are ones that are combined, and it's a certain light that dictates what's being affected. I'm not entirely an expert on these, so you can do your own research on them, but to my understanding, and to what I have seen from various paranormal groups, that is what they do.
Thank you.
Can you do that again, please? One more time. Whoa, nice. Holy I don't know why that freaked me out, but it did. Can you please make one of those balls go off again? The reason why I'm asking you to do things is so that we know that you are around us and you understand what we are saying. We're probably going to be asking you to do so many different things tonight with our devices so that we can look your general direction.
You were executed.
What the?
No way.
That goes along with the stories of them being hung. I asked them if they could provide me any information about why they are here.
Oh my gosh. That's
my
crazy.
You said 3 earlier,
That's exactly
so
what we asked for.
3 executions?
You heard that too?
Tree snap.
During this execution, what was going on? Why did you get executed?
Maybe let us know exactly what happened to you. If you do that, then we can for sure know if the stories are true.
Disaster.
What disaster?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe it didn't happen as well as the executioners hoped it would.
Yeah.
You've heard about those, you know, them not going as planned and them having to do it several times to be able to get the job done. That just freaked me out a little bit.
Is there anybody around us watching us? Can you please make a noise? What direction you are? The 3 of you. Are you still here? Whoa. I hear you. Is there maybe something that you'd like us to do? Or maybe spread a message to somebody? Still going. Come over here, please.
I can't tell, is that walking?
There it is. That was a branch.
That was huge.
I've got this other device here that is sensitive to how much energy you are producing. So the closer you get, the more it will light up. None of these devices will harm you in any way. These devices were designed specifically for spirits or for some source of energy that is manifested.
Thank you. What is that message?
That was polite. The Goatman's nice.
I mean, maybe.
I was telling you guys, man.
Dude, unless he draws us towards somewhere and then eats us.
Why would you speak that into existence? Why?
Somebody right here?
Oh.
Wait, this is where the ball is, no?
Yeah. No, the ball's right there, that one that was going on. If you manifest enough energy and walk up to me, this device will start to spike.
That was close.
That was loud, dude. Did you hear that?
Wyatt, did you just move?
That was full-blown walking in here.
My bones.
My bones? Is that why you're here? Oh my God, did you just see that?
I did.
There it is. Where are your bones? Can we find them?
Okay, sorry. I just want to go back real quick, because what they registered as movement did not sound like movement to me. Tell me if it sounds like a breath to you guys.
That was loud, dude. Did you hear that?
Okay, no, yeah, it does sound like movement.
Wyatt,
Okay.
did you bones? See that?
I did.
Where are your bones? Can we find them? If you give us a direction, maybe we can find your bones and try to get you out of here.
Initially, to
But
me,
you gotta be specific. We can't be looking all over the place.
Ryan.
What the f?
You just asked him to make that go off. Someone might be standing right there, dude.
Don't be afraid of me. Please. We're backing up.
Did you hear that?
No, what? Don't be afraid of me. Please.
Did you hear that?
No,
four
what?
taps.
Not bad. This is what I just heard. It was literally like 3 feet away from me. It was.
Riff!
What? Did I hit that?
No.
Are you sure? Are you positive?
I did not see you hit it. You could have. You could have.
I might have, dude.
You heard what sounded like somebody
It
banging
sounded
on
like-
a tree?
No, it sounded like sticks on sticks, is what I'm trying to say. It was like click, click, click.
Guys, right there. See?
Can you make that other device next to it go off, please? This camera's not focusing.
Oh! Did you
There it
see
is.
that?
Yep. Thank you. If you want to give us information on finding your bones, if they are out here...
Dude.
Wow.
100% they're right there.
That's amazing. I'm very sorry if this is a spirit. If you were once a person, I apologize. Whatever happened to you was very unfortunate. Somebody's walking right in there, dude. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
EMF meter.
Is there something you want to tell us that you haven't been able to tell anyone else?
Dude, I told you, bro. I told you. Somebody's walking through the leaves. And it's close. If it were an animal, we'd be able to see it right now.
Do you not like that all these kids, these people come down here?
And mock you. Try to make a joke out of things. Do you not like that? Let us know.
The fact that that ball and the EMF meter stopped going off and I heard that noise right here makes me believe that they walked away from the devices and went that way. Do you hear it?
I hear it.
We're going to continue moving down the trail if that's okay with you. If at any point in time we start getting closer to where your body was buried or left, please give us a sign. Tell us where you want us to go. For now, we're going to make our way and continue where the rituals had also taken place. I think what we should do, head further that way. See if we can find that spot where a lot of the stories had been said. So it was this spot, further down, and then the bridge. Let's go further, see what happens.
Okay, that is something you never want to see pop up. Or just have any association with when it comes to paranormal activity. So, okay, back to what earlier, Ryan had mentioned that the camera wasn't focusing. This camera wasn't focusing a good bit, and I know my camera quality isn't the greatest, but I feel like I know a good bit about cameras due to experience that I have in volunteer work. Now, most of the time, people that do these paranormal videos have their camera set for auto-focusing. Every now and then, entities like to turn that off, purely just to mess with them. And this happens a fairly good bit. The Sam and Colby YouTube channel is a very good example of this. This has happened maybe 2 or 3 times while Sam was holding the camera. Specifically Sam, and lately he's been the one that gets all the attachments. He's had 2 or 3 within the past maybe 3, 4 years now, I think. I mean, either way, this is something that happens a good bit, and as far as I'm aware, these guys have one as well. They've captured it on camera, their own attachment. Wyatt captured it while snapping a photo to send to a friend. And the friend messaged back, is like, who is that in the mirror or back behind you? He's in the back seat. There's nobody behind him. But there's a face in the mirror above him. In the glass above him. So, I mean, very likely, these guys are getting stuff that is either at location or because of the attachment that they have. Now, the stuff that they're getting now could very well be because of the location and a lot of the things that are said to go on there. It could just be an egregore, or it could very well just be spirits that are trapped in that location. And again, this is a lot of philosophy to be going into a supposed reaction video, but again, this is literally just me. I'm trying to be as raw as possible when it comes to this video, hence why there's not a lot of editing. Does it seem like I'm using these guys for content? Yes, very much so. But again, I really do like the paranormal stuff, so I wanted to do one. Let me know how you like this. If you do like it, leave a like and comment below. And if you have any other videos that you want me to react to, let me know. I will, however, not be doing any of the overnight channel stuff, a lot of the recent stuff, to be specifically, due to a lot of ritualistic things happening and me not being very comfortable with the fact that those are being done. Even though they're done by people that know what they're doing, it's the premise of it, and just me personally, I don't feel comfortable with it because of how Elton views things. I'm not calling him out on anything, but that's just my opinion on it. If you want me to react to one of their videos, it'll probably be a video from before 2 or 3 months ago at the latest. And even then, it won't be a purely raw video because I've seen it, more than likely. However, I'll still do it if you ask. But again, a lot of the recent stuff, like within the past 2 or 3 months, probably not going to, because of stuff that has been done and some of the rituals that have been done as well. That's just me, though.
I'd like to try this device over here. That sounded like running on dirt. Yeah, that was weird. This device gives you the ability to let us hear what your voice actually sounds like. What I'm gonna do is ask a couple of questions. In between those questions, I'd like you to come up to the device and speak as loud and clear as possible. If you understand us,
No. There's no way. Is that coyotes or is that people?
that's coyotes. If you understand us, please come and talk to us. I think we should do a couple of EVPs to see.
Oh, I'm down. Yeah.
Just kind of get the feel. Yeah. Let's do some EVPs. I'm going to go ahead and start these questions here. This device, speak loud and clear as possible.
What was that?
Is there anybody around us right now that understands what I'm saying?
Is the story true? about the Goatman that wanders these woods.
Were you one of the ones that died out here? Or were you one of the ones that was rumored to be sacrificed?
Is there anybody around us right now that understands what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Okay, again, these guys get very, very good evidence, and it makes no sense when you think about it. Purely just because, I mean, they are out, middle of nowhere, wilderness, no electricity around them to manipulate any sort of answers that they get. The only electricity that's even around them is the batteries that are in their hands or on the ground around them. Even then, it shouldn't give off stuff that sound like words. So, literally, it is. It makes no sense why they get the stuff that they do, either in this video or in other videos. I'm still chalking it up to the twin energy.
Wait! That was clear as a
What
bell.
did that just say?
Yes.
What did that just say?
That just said yes. Dude.
What did we just capture?
Well, none of us said anything.
No.
None of us said anything.
Is there anybody around us right now that understands what I'm saying?
Dude, that's a clear one. We've gotten a couple of clear ones, and this is one of them.
About the Goatman that wanders these woods. Were you one of the ones that died out? About the Goatman that wanders these woods.
Okay, I'm gonna back that up one more time, and then I'll give what I think it says. Let me know what you think. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
That wanders these woods. Were you one of the ones that...
Okay. Genuinely, hold up, I'll pull up my face for this just so y'all can see what I'm saying. Okay, so genuinely, there is something being said there. It's very quiet, and you're probably not going to pick it up if you're watching this on like a TV or something. I'm using headphones purely just because I'm aware of how these videos go. Sometimes over just open speakers, you can't hear it. So, personally, I'm thinking it's saying I will not or no, just purely no. And I'll go back and you tell me what you think.
One of them. Dude, that's a
wanders these woods.
So, to me, I'm hearing a no or no, I will not. Because the last, it sounds like a syllable, but it's a hard syllable to make out. And then it kind of sounds like gibberish towards the very end, but it does sound like there's a T sound at the end. So, let me know what you think in the comments. I could just be hearing things.
Were you one of the ones that died out here? Or were you one of the ones that was rumored to be sacrificed?
Whoa!
It's almost like it got mad at them saying that. It's like it got mad at the admittance of a sacrifice. That just sent chills straight down my back. Ooh. Ooh. There was more.
Oh my.
Wait, we have to listen to that again. What the was that, dude? That's terrifying.
Dude, I'm sorry. Oh my
Me
god.
too, bro. Look. My arm is chilled up.
Why would the first one have been something so clear and normal, and then that comes out?
I don't know.
Or were you one of the ones that was rumored to be sacrificed?
Do you hear before that? It says, sacrifice. Wait, did you just hear the one after it? Go away! Or something. Oh. Holy dude. Remember the question I just asked if they were happy about all these kids coming here to mock the Goatman? Did we just hear, go away? Wait, I'm sorry, you have to play that last part. Don't talk. Okay, I'm sorry,
I'm
sorry. One part.
Or were you one of the ones that was
Right here,
rumored
listen.
to be sacrificed?
Okay. Watch. What did that say?
It kind of does sound like a go away.
Initially, it sounded like a growl. Here, hold up. Let's go back to where they played it the first time. And listen, it initially, up until they pick up Go Away and the subtitle pops up, it sounds just like a regular growl. Like there's a second growl. Let's see.
Was rumored to be sacrificed.
Do you hear before that? It says, sacrifice. Wait!
Hold up. Let's see, about right here.
Or were you one of the ones that was rumored to be sacrificed?
Whoa!
Yeah, like even they say it. Initially, it sounds like a second growl, almost as if the growling figure is walking away from the communication device. But later they changed it to a go away. Maybe they just cleared up the audio and they heard it. But that's neither here nor there. I don't know what equipment they're using, so.
Oh my! Wait, we have to listen to that again. What the was that, dude? That's terrifying. Dude, I'm sorry. Oh my
Me
god.
too, bro. Look, my arm is shielded up.
Why would the first one have been something so clear and normal, and then that comes out?
I don't know.
Or were you one of the ones that was rumored to be sacrificed?
Do you hear before that? It says, sacrifice. Wait!
Oh, wait. They were reacting to the initial growl, the really deep one. So maybe their excitement made it sound like it was another growl and they didn't pick out Go Away the first time. Because since they were expecting that growl, maybe it was just less emotion coming out and less of their excitement blocking the original sound. I don't know. Again, I'm trying to be as raw as possible and give as many theories as possible. Purely because, again, I like paranormal stuff.
Wait, did you just hear the one after it? Go away! Or something. Oh. Holy dude. Remember the question I just asked if they were happy about all these kids coming here to mock the Goatman? Did we just hear, go away? Wait, I'm sorry, you have to play that last part. Don't talk. Okay, I'm sorry. One part.
Or were you one of the ones that was
Right here,
rumored
listen.
to be sacrificed?
Okay. Watch.
River didn't ask his question before that came through. He didn't ask his question. I think that was the growling entity saying for them to leave because they were actually they were getting responses from the other entities that were trapped there. Like, say it's a dominant entity that is saying go away and the one growling because it doesn't want people to know what was happening. It's a popular theory amongst people in paranormal scenes or that believe in the paranormal or just watch stuff that is paranormal, that places where there is a dark entity or a demon that is there traps other spirits or other entities, the more docile ones that you'll see come about. Like, for instance, here, the one that is growling could very well just be the dominant entity that doesn't want that information out there, as if it doesn't want, like, doesn't want the info of it getting power from sacrifices to be public knowledge. And it's reacting that way because it's mad. And that's where that go away is from. It isn't because River or Ryan, whichever one it was, I think it was River, asked the question about what do you think about the kids coming here. It's it telling them to leave so they don't get more information. Or it could be it telling the more docile entities to go away so it can scare them off. Just let me know what you think in the comments. I know I'm saying let me know what you think in the comments a lot. That's purely just because I want that interaction. I want y'all to give me what you think.
What did that say?
It kind of does sound like a go away. Let's do one more.
Dude, I can't believe that. That yes is like, that's proof, bro. Okay, ready?
Whoever just answered us yes, tell us your name, please.
Is the Goatman real?
Ooh.
If this is the Goatman, are you standing here with us right now? Can you maybe show yourself? Is there anything you want to say?
Dude, I'm kind of nervous to listen to this one, I'm not gonna lie.
Whoever just answered us yes, tell us your name, please. Is the Goatman real?
Hold up. There were several names there. They're hard to make out, but I'm not gonna say what I think they are because, again, they're hard to make out. Let me know what you think, and I might say what I think after we hear this the second time.
Just answered us yes. Tell us your name, please. Is the Goatman? Whoever just answered us yes. Tell us your name, please.
Okay, so you can't really make out a name, but it sounds like it's trying to. And personally, this is just me. I kind of make out the name Garrett. Like something Garrett. Let me know what you think.
Is that a joke?
Wait.
Are you standing here with us right now? Can you maybe show
There's no
yourself?
wind. There's no wind anywhere.
What the hell
Let me
is
show
that?
you. Look, there's a bag, dude.
Oh no. Dude, I heard a voice. You heard a voice? Okay, so it's not windy out here at all.
Look at the bag.
Well, you would hear it, dude. We don't have wind protection on our mics.
The bag is a clear indicator.
What the is going on?
We gotta finish.
That's one of the craziest things we've ever done, right?
Oh, for sure.
Well,
That's terrifying.
God, dude.
That is absolutely terrifying.
I'm on edge right now.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
A girl's voice. Ready?
It does vaguely sound like a girl, but sounds like screaming in all honesty. I mean, to me, it sounds like screaming. If you hear like words being said or anything, tell me what you hear.
A girl's voice. Please do it again. That was the girl's voice. She was just screaming, right?
That's what I heard. Part is it's that way to get to the bridge. We keep going, it goes right to it. You keep following the trail, it goes twists and turns to the bridge. I heard it straight this way.
Okay, let's listen to the rest of this.
Yeah.
We have to get a third one because someone's speaking to us.
This is where,
dude, what
from
if
what Wyatt said, witchcraft would happen, cult would happen.
Yeah, we have it on good authority that this trail that we're on now, which is adjacent to the bridge, it goes right next to it, is where Satanists and cultists would practice their worshiping out here in the forest.
That's our device. Hello?
If that was our device, since when the did it ever make that noise?
That is our device.
Dude, I'm starting to get really terrified right now.
No way, dude.
Guys, my arms, like, I'm starting to get really scared.
That thing just straight lured us over here, dude. What do you think, EVP right here?
We need to play the rest of it, but that needs to stop.
Let go, please. Never made that noise.
This reminds me of the one time our other REM pod, the blue one.
Dude, some...
That sounds like an animal. That... I don't want to say wounded, because it doesn't necessarily sound like a wounded animal. But... it could very well be a wounded animal. Or something trying to lure them somewhere.
Something's here, right? Something is here with us. Don't they say that the Goatman's kind of like a skin?
Half animal.
He makes weird noises, he tricks people, he does all sorts of different things.
This is starting to get really not good, bro.
We need to play this.
Whoever just answered us yes, tell us your name, please. Is the Goatman real? If this is the Goatman, are you standing here with us right now? Can you maybe show yourself? Is there anything you want to...
Okay, so they were able to pick up something from that EVP that to me sounded like Garrett. I mean, at the very end, it sounds like Garrett to me. But I don't hear what they heard, though.
Real. Tell us your name, please. Is the Goat...
Okay, so I sort of get where they're... I sort of hear it's been so dark. Excuse me. But it very well could have also been... Well, not also. It also... Okay, so... Listen. It's been so dark. Like, from the beginning of that section of the EVP, it's been so dark. And then it almost sounds like around here, and then I'm still hearing Garrett.
Answered us yes. Tell us your name, please.
Yeah, to me it sounds like it's been so dark around here, Garrett. I don't know why I keep hearing the name Garrett, but I do.
Goatman real. If this is the Goatman, are you standing here with us right now? Can you maybe show yourself? Is
Dude.
There's one more in there. I don't know what it says though.
Dude, we've never gotten that stuff at all. Like nothing even close to that. No. That sounds horribly demonic or something like a monster. I don't know if I believe in the Goatman. You know?
Well, the thing
But
is,
what the
my
is this?
theory is the Goatman. Like, everyone worships the goat when they do seances and stuff like that. The goat, right? What if he's a demon? I hate to say it, dude.
What's the thing? No one knows.
Mm-mm.
With all the stories and things
Okay,
constantly changing.
think of this, dude. They hung someone, right? What if they were doing a seance and they sacrificed him by hanging him? Thus, the Goatman was born.
To go along with that a little bit, the original story is that after they hung him from the bridge, his body vanished.
Yes, right. So what if, though? Like, what if their whole point was to bring Satan back? The goat, Messiah.
That's up.
Yeah.
That made me so uncomfortable.
Me too. It sounded like somebody was like running and going, ah, ah, ah.
On top of that, the EVP we just caught, like, absolutely insane. Do we dare try another?
One thing I want to do is go to the actual heart of this whole investigation.
Bridge, yeah.
The bridge. Do EVPs on the bridge. See if we could get any information. Whatever the is over here, I'm sure it's gonna go and do some around the bridge.
Dude, I feel so unsafe here. Like, right here in this spot. The other spot was like that. That was kind of crazy. This spot right now, like, I feel like we're at any moment can get attacked by something.
Let's make a game plan, because there's not often a time when Wyatt will say, dude, we should probably get going. I don't feel safe.
Well, from the EVPs and that we were just hearing, that goes back to the car, we know that. I know this goes to the bridge, but we've never actually been down it before. So realistically, we have no idea where we're going.
What do you say, follow the trail? Or do the other way?
I don't know. Because the hoo-hoo we just heard is right there.
Yeah.
And they didn't pass either.
No, and it stopped.
They stopped right where we were.
Why did it stop?
Somebody out there!
That was crystal clear. Ooh. No. Okay. So what they were saying about Wyatt, like, not being the one to want to leave or just feeling extremely unsafe, completely justifiable. Completely justifiable. He's worried for his friends and his own safety. You have to be with situations like this. Messing with anything like this, you need to be extremely careful. And that's what he's doing. But he's never voiced any concern like that before. And they've done hundreds of videos. The only other time where he's expressed any sort of concern like that was when they were doing skinwalker stuff out in the middle of the desert in Arizona. Like, there was nothing around for miles. They were at an abandoned building, decrepit abandoned building. Like, this thing was falling apart. Middle of the desert, late at night, there was Ryan River, Seth Bowden, this guy, Wyatt, and there's one other guy, and I can't remember his name right now. Josh. I think it was Josh. Yeah. Those five were out in the middle of nowhere, middle of the desert. And it just sounded like whatever was out there trying to communicate with them was just surrounding them and toying with them like they were food in a cage. That's the only other time where I can recall him ever expressing extreme concern for their safety. So, that just goes to show how serious that this is, how serious this place is, and just how serious messing with this stuff is. As I said before at the beginning of the video, if you don't know what you're doing, don't mess with this stuff.
Are you watching us? let's go with the game plan, make our way to the bridge, see what else we can gather. To our knowledge, there were 3 people that were around us at first. I don't know if that was a joke, I don't know if it's real. Regardless, we are not even far away from the bridge. So, I don't see why those spirits would make their way to the bridge to continue to talk to us as well.
Right.
If they don't, maybe we make our way back over here. If we don't get lucky, if we get nothing, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. What bothers me is we pulled out the device. We heard one normal voice.
Yeah.
And then the rest were hurls, like growls, and sounded very angry and demonic. So, with that being said, let's make our way to the bridge and go all lights out. Lights out.
Okay, can we point out how heavy their breathing was? Because, I mean, these guys, you normally don't hear breathing. So either that's just them being extremely panicked, or there's something breathing directly into their microphones. As if, like, trying to make itself known.
Okay, guys, we are here on the bridge. We had to wait hours. Let me just tell you, we waited hours in the car because this place, I guess, is a hot spot for people to just hang out. So finally, is it 3 a.m.?
It's 3 a.m. Just about, yeah. 15 minutes.
15 minutes till 3 a.m. So I guess this is the perfect time to finish this investigation here. See if we can get any more information, dude. This trip is crazy. We have to wake up early as in the morning to catch our flight back home, but worth it. One more thing, we're gonna try this experiment where we take our phones, 2 of them, to see if the spirits will speak through the app with 2 phones. If the Goatman is here, we are here on the bridge where people have seen you. And if you can hear me, if that was you, we want you to come and speak through a different device. This one, I don't know if you heard, you can either use one word or you can say a whole sentence. What we are going to do is set 2 devices here on the bridge, and we just want you to talk to us. Give us the truth. Tell us who you are. Or if this is somebody else who is being accused of being the Goatman, then tell us that. Speak into these 2 devices, please. What the Did you just hear that? Dude, you didn't hear that? Bro. It wasn't you. It sounded like a hard thump or something on the wood, but it sounded that way. Give us a sign, please. Use your words. We just want to know if you are here. I've also got the music box. I'm not going to explain it because I'll just kind of use it more as like a trigger object to see if anybody will walk in front of it.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Where are you? Whoa.
That was weird.
Okay, I can't tell if that was like, that sounded like a hollow tree. Because it would have been louder if it was the bridge, right? Here, hold up. Let me hear that again. Yeah, one knock and it sounded like it was against a tree. Either a very thick tree or a hollow one.
Whoa.
That was weird.
It sounded like it was on the shore.
Yeah, like something got thrown.
Are you over there?
Hold up.
Whoa.
That was weird.
It sounded like it was on the shore.
Yeah, like something got thrown.
Are you over there?
Y'all heard that laughing, right? That could have been somebody actually there, but that was just creepy.
Whoa.
Dude, I literally just pointed down and zoomed in on that.
They're standing right there.
Walk forward, please. Speak into these 2 devices.
Come and go. Many other souls.
What the Come and go, many other souls?
That was weird.
Who's here then? If you come and go, and if you're saying there's many other souls, how are you getting here?
Could be all those people that they found dead here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, dude.
Who's giving us this information?
Okay, so here's something else about this area. They don't go into it, and the only people that I have heard get into it is the Ghost Adventures crew. Now, in their episode, they explain that this area is a point in a shape across the North American continent where it is believed that a lot of ley lines intersect, or a nexus point of disasters happen. Now, along these lines, this might be along one of the lines and not the point, like I had said. There's various other cities where either extremely haunted things are, or very, very bad things have happened. Along the lines is the city where that satanic serial killer was, where he goes on record to say, "Hail," yeah, as he's getting dragged away out of court. The reason I'm not saying it for real is just because, like, yeah, not having those words come into my mouth. Yeah, no, so along those lines is where a lot of bad things have happened, or a lot of areas where people believe are paranormal or are haunted fall. This being one of them. And if I remember correctly, it's essentially a pentagram going across the North American continent where stuff like this were to happen. Now, again, I could be misremembering this and just having a fake memory, sort of like the Mandela effect, but I'm just giving my 2 cents, given any idea or theory that I have as to why stuff like this is happening, or stuff is happening in this location, because of how famous this is, how famous this area is.
Make that device go off again, please.
Negative. It just said negative.
Negative
dude.
and spirit at the same time.
No
Negative
way.
spirit.
Why is that doing that?
I don't know.
Dude,
Fell?
it just said fell. It just said fell.
Did somebody fall off this bridge?
That's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. What if someone actually fell off the bridge, you know? That's why they went missing. Because story is that sometimes they'll find cars that are just abandoned right there, or whoever owned it is gone. They're missing.
Who is this? If you know any information about the creature people call Goatman, can you tell us, please?
If you give us information, we have a device that lets you use your actual voice. Don't know if that was you over there earlier, but if it was, then you can use your voice again. That's all we want. We just want to talk to you. We want to communicate.
Shooting.
Dude.
Yeah.
That to me sounds like whoever else is here is like listing off how they got here.
Oh,
somebody fell, somebody got shot.
Right.
What the was that? I just heard like tapping or thumping.
On the bridge?
Yeah. Right before we started filming, it sounded like somebody had jumped off the bridge. That one.
Literally into the water.
Funny.
Uh-oh.
Funny.
That's what it said before.
The voices earlier sounded like laughing. Huh.
Before all that crazy started happening.
Yeah. What's funny? Were you really a man ever? A human? Or did you get summoned? Because that seems like it'd be more realistic. Somebody summoning something evil. Demonic.
Well, there's also that story of the family that practiced voodoo. If it were him to be hung,
That is true.
they're laughing back at whoever hung him. That's probably why the spirit could potentially be evil.
Is this bridge cursed?
Between.
Between.
Okay, so something interesting about that response between. What others may seem as cursed, other faiths or practices could see it as a blessing. So, in a way, it could be between. Depends on the perspective.
Is that what happened? Right after the man died, people say that you used your voodoo. Oh.
Between.
Between?
They're literally in between us.
Also, that is very odd how every time it goes off. Can you please let go?
Going on?
No idea. The voice that came through our device a couple of times in the woods, the deep one. Was that you?
You saw me.
What the In the woods?
That was clear as day. Someone was just walking there.
Yeah. Okay, guys, do you want to hear something up that I just thought about?
Hmm.
You remember when we just got here, started filming, heard the dragging, right? Like it sounded like somebody was dragging a body. Some people do say that this Goatman is like some sort of like a skinwalker, right?
Hmm.
Shapeshifter. That guy who had no light just was walking very slowly, and then out of nowhere he disappeared. What if? What if, dude?
That is very true.
I sure hope not, because that's terrifying.
I'm just thinking like, I mean, that's like the only thing we saw. Hiss.
Is that what that sound was?
Okay, what they're talking about, obviously this happened off camera for them. However, something that did happen with the Ghost Adventures crew is they had caught what they believe is a picture of the Goatman. I will pull it up real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. Scratch what I said earlier about Ghost Adventures capturing the Goatman. Apparently, after going through the footage and actually looking through it, the Ghost Adventures crew did come out and say that it was one of the interviewees that was just walking behind the RV, and it just looked, because of their cowboy hat, it did look like the Goatman was behind the RV. So it did give that view, that standpoint. And I can actually show you the post where it says this. Give me 1 sec. So, yeah, this part right here. Hold up.
What is it you're feeling right?
That right there. Without it zoomed in, a lot of people originally... Oh, y'all can't see it right now. Oop, my bad. See this right here. A lot of people actually thought originally that it was the Goatman because of that cowboy hat. Now, as you can see down below, though, the Ghost Adventures crew did come out and say that it was debunked. Yet, this right here, a lot of people initially thought it was the Goatman. due to the cowboy hat, and it wasn't as zoomed in. Initially, all you saw was this and the reflection up here. So a lot of people thought it was the Goatman, but apparently it was debunked by the actual Ghost Adventures crew. So sorry if that seemed misleading, but I just wanted to show the picture if it was true, and it apparently was already debunked.
Through the device, yes. Was that what you were doing? Through the device that we were holding? Because it sounded like a hiss or a growl, whatever it was. It didn't seem right. We're just trying to see if our experiment works here with those two devices that are laying right in the middle on the bridge, right in front of Wyatt. Please talk to us.
Close.
Close. Who's close?
Whoa! What the? Oh, right when you said that?
Whoa.
Okay, so he didn't explain what the music box does, and he said why. Now, the music box, the way it works is a motion activated device, and it only works up to a range of about 10 to 12 feet, or for those that don't like to do conversions and are outside of America, that's roughly 3 meters. So take like the average person, which is a little over a meter tall, lay them about three people out. It's about that long of a range for that motion sensor. So for it to be activating, it's more than likely, I know this doesn't seem that far, but it's probably in line with either this bar here or closer to where the beam that makes the arch starts to form the triangle with this section of railing.
Watch what I do.
Dude, what? What do you do? Wyatt, get the away from the railing, please. I'm
Literally.
sorry. I do not want something to just throw you over. What?
Which is a very good possibility because, again, Aaron from the Ghost Adventures crew was thrown 20 feet at least on this bridge.
Do you do?
Secrets.
Secrets! What the Dude, please walk away from that.
Imagine like what Ryan was saying if I was standing on the right.
Sorry, I just asked. I'm sorry, I know you were talking. What's going on?
If I was standing on the railing and it said, "What should I do?" And I was just like,
Yeah, we just see legs. Whoop! And then you hear.
man.
That'd be terrifying, dude.
I wonder if it's deep enough.
Well, it might be deep enough because there's. Did you guys just hear that growl?
No. Wait, you heard a growl?
Yes, yes, I heard it. I was gonna say there's a rope swing over there, and it seems like lots of kids swim in this during summer. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if. I hope you'd be all right, buddy.
And I'm kind of glad that you got down because.
Yeah, I'm
if you
sorry.
didn't
I'm
go-
sorry for telling you what to do, but
You're okay.
that would be scary, dude.
You could tell that, like, as soon as you started saying that,
I was like, oh, I get
dude,
it.
Yeah,
I get it.
No.
You said, "Watch what I can do." What are you gonna do? What can you do?
Don't be alarmed.
Don't be alarmed.
Don't be alarmed. Watch what I can do. Watch this whole bridge just collapse, dude.
That's absolutely wild.
That would be insane. 3 of the greatest paranormal investigators die last night on Goatman's Bridge. Notice how I said 3 of the greatest investigators?
If there's one place I don't want to die, it's probably here.
Right?
I'm going to bring out a device. I don't know if you already spoke through it. Whoever growled at us or hissed in this device, we're going to ask a couple more questions. If you could please answer them. Look how close you are to the REM pod and not a... What was that beep beep noise?
I don't know.
Why have you come?
What? Because we're trying to find out the truth about what happened here. Whether it's just a couple of spirits here, or something that got summoned here, or an actual creature that people see. What was that beep?
Why are you here?
What the? Whoa! That's two different devices. That's two different devices.
And it technically said the same thing, but it
But
was different.
not the same. Dude, that means that a spirit manifested enough energy to say it through one device and the other device picked it up because it had so much energy.
That's insane, dude. That's actually crazy.
Wow! This method?
Okay, so he just said the same spirit. It could very well be two different spirits because, again, it says at the very beginning when they got to the bridge, many come and go or many go through. So it could be two different spirits. One he had answered and had left, and then another one popping in and asked the same question, just a different format.
Fantastic! Good idea, dude.
Thank you.
Wow! What the... Dude, this is insane.
Ridiculous.
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this as tight as possible because if I lose this, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this device. We're gonna ask questions. Please speak loud and clear. Who spoke into this device when we were in the woods?
Are you standing on this bridge with us right now?
Is the Goatman really here?
What sounded like a person. Like over there?
Yeah, sounded like a girl.
This might have too many interferences. Let's try.
Who spoke into this device when we were in the woods?
It's almost as if it wasn't there. Again, many come and go. Whatever just answered was not there.
Are you standing on this bridge with us right now?
Also, I just realized I interrupted the EVP. Let's go back, because it sounds like there was more to that statement.
Have too many interferences. Let's try.
Who spoke into this device when we were in the woods?
That's somebody, one of them coughing or something coughing. My bad.
On this bridge with us right now? Is the Goatman really here?
What the?
Is the Goatman really here?
Okay, the drawn out yes is creepy. However, the fact that there's a statement saying don't let him wake up makes it seem as if like he's lost power or whatever they're talking about, lost power, and is trying to keep the power from him. That's kind of terrifying when you think about it. Because that means that there's something there strong enough to keep the power from whatever the heck they're talking about. Whether it be the Goatman or not. Still, that's kind of scary when you think about it like that.
What the?
Wait,
That's right when we heard that voice too. That is right when we heard that voice. Did you hear that?
I did.
Yes.
That's
What the?
not-
I'm going all the way back to this last one.
Who spoke into this
Now I'm
device
scared.
when we were in the woods?
No, I'm actually scared.
Is the Goatman really here?
honestly a little scared to be on this bridge now. Did you hear the little girl?
No, that's what it sounded like, though.
That's what it sounded like.
Most recent deaths here, a little girl drowned.
No way. What?
Yeah, I think up that way.
Dude, do you guys think that that's what that loud klubunk or
No.
do you think that's what that noise was? It sounded.
What's up, Wyatt?
Something just ran through the bushes right there, dude. Right there, at the edge of the bridge.
No.
Do you think that's what that noise was? It sounded.
What's up?
That's fairly clear. That's really clear. And it's running fairly fast. Let's see. From the time it's initially picked up.
No.
Do you think that's what that noise was? It sounded.
What's up, Wyatt?
Something just ran through the bushes right there, dude.
Yeah, from the time it's initially picked up to where it's goes off into the distance is roughly about 3 seconds. And it already sounds pretty far from the camera audio, so more than likely it's within 30, 40 feet of them. Maybe, I don't know how strong their cameras are, their camera microphones are. But for a majority of cameras, before the audio really starts dissipating or really stops being able to be clear or picked up, it's about 40 to 50 feet from it. So if you consider the enhancement that the microphone probably gives the cameras, maybe on, it sounds like at the edge of the bridge as they're saying, but when it distances itself, it could be another 30 or 40 feet from the bridge. So it's moving fairly quick to move that fast, move that far in 3 seconds.
Right there, at the edge of the bridge. I am grabbing your arm so hard.
Why is this more intense than the woods? Like, that was scary, but this is weird, bro. I didn't know about that death, man. We don't do our history until after these investigations, by the way, if you guys are ever confused.
Okay, so
Yes. I hear it.
what the viewers don't know is when we first got here, there's a bridge right over there. You can't really see it. We heard like a body land into this water. We swear on everything that's what we heard. Unfortunately, we weren't filming though.
We were setting up on the bridge. It almost sounded like somebody threw a boulder off of that bridge, you know?
Or a small little girl.
Something is moving right in that. What the was that?
I don't know how much longer we can do this, boys.
One more EVP?
Yeah.
We'll turn both of those devices on for a tiny bit. I'm gonna say my piece. You guys say your piece. Thank them and everything.
Sound good.
Dude, this investigation was fantastic. I'm so glad that we waited till 3 in the morning to get this done. By the way, we have to get to the airport by, what time was it, boys?
8.
8 in the morning? We ain't
Really?
getting home till like 5 in the morning, so I don't even know if we're gonna sleep. Okay, here we go. Was there a little girl who drowned in this river?
Are any of the people that recently died here still around?
Do you not like that all these people come around to try to find out who you are?
If you know how many spirits are trapped here,
Was there a little girl who drowned in this river? Are any of
That is not okay. No. Just no. That is not okay. Oh. Mm-mm.
the people that recently died here still around? Do you not like that all these people come around to try to find out who you are? If you know,
Wait. That was almost a tune. Like it's almost as if like it's mocking the question. Like really listen, and if you're a music person, tell me if you hear it.
people come around to try to find out who you are.
Yeah, it's almost like da 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 da. It's a secret. Just without like the tune for "It's a Secret." Like almost that, or it's laughing like ha ha ha. It's a secret.
Know how many spirits are trapped here?
What? What number was that? That was a number.
Guys.
That was loud. Did you not hear that?
I did hear
That was loud.
Imagine. Imagine you just start hearing little hoops. You know what I'm saying?
I'd leave everything.
And
where
then
it
you
is
just
and
see this thing like look like this. Like around the corner.
I'd cry. Okay, can we listen to that last bit again, dude?
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty crazy.
I'm gonna listen to the whole thing again.
Was there a little girl who drowned in this river? Are any of the people that recently died here still around? Do you not
Me.
like that all these people come around to try to find out
Listen
who
to this.
you are? If you know how many spirits are trapped here,
There are three.
There's like
There are three. There are three.
That does
Through the device, we got three. Oh, dude. But that doesn't mean a monster as well.
True.
That's spirits. Spirits, people.
Alright, this is actually.
That's
like,
nuts, dude. We got three through the device.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this is one of the craziest times. Like the noises, the voices that we are hearing out of the device is insane.
Very clear. Clear, and then I don't drop this thing, and it's very sensitive.
Mhm.
If you drop it, it's broken. But when we started getting the brar through it, you know, the hisses or the growl, I was like, is
and
it
this
broken?
One didn't.
This one,
That one
it
didn't
didn't.
have any in
Oh,
it.
that's perfect, dude.
I'm going to turn these back on. We don't have much time left here, but we are going to say our piece. Now, if you have anything last you'd like to tell us, any information, please use your energy. What you have left, we would love to hear it. That was the
That was the metal. That was a metal knock. That wasn't wood. That was metal.
wood. I told you. I told you. Somebody knocked on the wood.
Listen, that's metal.
We would love to hear it.
That is metal. That is not wood.
That was the wood. I told you. I told you. Somebody knocked on the portal. We get this a lot. But how do you think spirits come and go?
Oh, did you just hear Wyatt?
What?
That's why the REM pod was being so weird too.
Dude,
True.
that could be it. Because we've never had that device ever do those specific things.
Is this bridge a portal? That's how you guys are able to come and go, huh? Many souls?
Okay, so here's something else. I keep bringing up Ghost Adventures a lot. You'll have to actually watch the episode. But they mention in their episode that there is a belief that at one of the ends of the bridge, don't remember which one, the archway that forms from the trees is a portal. So I don't know if these guys knew about that or found out about that, because as he had mentioned, I didn't know that they do the research afterwards. I didn't know that. I thought they did it beforehand. But um, it was mentioned in the Ghost Adventures video. So maybe they didn't stumble across that the way they did, or if they just didn't ask people or whatever. But something interesting to think about.
When I think of like a portal, I think of
Usually.
usually. Wait, is this bridge a portal? What I think of when I hear portal in like haunted places, I'll think of like, say spirits like multiple had died in a place, right? I feel like when they have a portal, it almost like takes them different spots of the house, you know? There's like a portal somewhere here and then somewhere in another room, first floor, second floor, third floor. I don't know if that's the case. That's what I think about, you know? Just like opening a door. I was not close enough to that.
We were in the same
I was standing there the whole time.
Speaking of the portal, whoa, what the
Are you good? Watch what I can do.
That was weird.
That trying to throw you over, dude.
Hold on.
That was really weird.
Why isn't that device acting weird now?
That's true. The Goatman, are you here with us? That's all we want to know.
What is going on?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, dude!
That was weird.
I just want to say thank you.
No.
If any of
No.
you feel like you're trapped here, which we didn't feel that sense, and you never said it through any of our devices that you did need help. But if you do feel like you're trapped here, by any chance, if you can see a...
Okay, so earlier in the video, it did say that they heard "help us" while they were editing the video. So him saying that isn't neglecting what was said earlier. It's he didn't hear it while they were on location. They didn't capture the "help us," or at least realize that it said "help us" until after the fact. Like they were at home editing, about to put this up. So that wasn't him saying that it wasn't recognized as "help us." Or as in like they're not going to try to help them. They always try to help the spirits that are trapped there. They do it with every location. But that was him at the time not noticing it did in fact say "help us." So yeah. Just trying to cover him a little bit while also explaining what's happening.
a light, a bright white light, don't be afraid to go to it. Don't be afraid to move on.
That's creepy. It keeps going.
Many deaths.
Many deaths.
Threatening.
Many deaths threatening.
Earlier with the spirit that said "I made her." Threatening doesn't necessarily mean as in like actually going to attack somebody. That could be coercing them into doing something that they don't want to do. So very likely it could be that type of situation.
We're not sure if you had a good life or whatever it is for you to stay here. Maybe you're trapped. I don't know. But I'm just trying to let you know, hopefully, if you do see any bright white light, then go to it. Thank you for the conversation. Guys, it's definitely 3 in the morning now.
3:30.
With all that being said, we have a flight to catch in the morning. Had an amazing investigation, guys.
So that was Twin Paranormal's Demon at Goatman's Bridge. I will say this. They did capture a lot of good evidence and a lot of stuff that wasn't caught by other people. Sam and Kobe didn't catch this much when they went. Ghost Adventures caught a good bit, but then again, they were there for basically an entire day. And then there's a few other groups that have gone that didn't catch the same amount. Or hardly anything compared to these guys. Now, again, I've already expressed my theory as to why they get so much. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you've watched this all the way through, thank you. I know it's a long video, but it's not as long as some of my others. If you would like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you heard where they couldn't make it out and I gave my input. Let me know what you heard, if you heard something different, or if you did hear what I hear. Now, if you would, this has nothing to do with my reactions or anything. This is actually something I'm doing. For every subscriber up until I reach 50 or follower on Twitch. I do stream on Twitch usually every Wednesday or Saturday night. One of the two, if not both. For every follower up until I reach 50, I'm adding a row to a farm in Minecraft. So I will leave a link down in the description below. If you would, hop over there, leave a follow. Join the stream next time it pops up. It's not always Minecraft. I do stream Destiny and Warframe as well. Minecraft is a solo world. I don't really have a server set up, and I can't really afford to have a server set up right now. If you want to, you can help support that and for me to do a server with a couple of my buddies that do want to do one as well. But anyways, let me know what you think down below. See you next time. Remember, you are never forgotten, so always be a pleasant memory to those around you. Peace out, y'all.